Well, hi there. So today I'm going to start with website planning, which I assume is the most essential topic of this entire digital marketing project planning module. Because even to start working on any project, the first thing that we need is to have a website. So how do you think someone can plan a website? I guess you know it already. The backbone of having a website is buying the domain, something which is having a URL, right? You buy the domain, you connect with let's say a developer, you ask the developer to create the website, you then get the products, you upload those products on the website, you choose a theme for the website, you get a logo of the website, you decide the tagline of the project. I mean, a lot of things are there, but what if I tell you I got this entire website made? In fact, I made it myself within a couple of hours just because I had a plan to have this website. So the first thing to have a project is to have some plan of a project. So I'm going to start with the website project planning sheet, which is having 6 different parts. First thing is the brand guidelines. What things are needed to have a website? Then the products, how you can upload the products on the website. Then the development, how someone can develop a website, how you get the payment gateway, and finally the shipping. 6 different parts to have a website ready. So how will you start a website? Let's say if I ask you to start a project to have a website, what will you do? I think you know it already. It's quite simple. Go to GoDaddy or maybe HostGator and buy the domain. For us, it's springtails.in, an e-commerce website, right? This is the domain. However, even before you think about buying the domain, I guess it's important that you think about the product. You think about what exactly you are going to sell on this website, whether it's going to be a product or a service. Now, anything that you buy from the market, any tangible product, you go to buy a car, you go to buy a shirt, you go to buy a pair of shoes, these are the products. You go to a salon, you go to a medical institute, or you go to an hospital, you go to laundry shop, there you take the services. The reason to divide these two things is because website design, its structure, and even the campaigns in the marketing platforms differ if you are managing a service or a product. For us, Springtails is a product based website. People can simply land on the website, they can buy any of the products will go to their homes and they can use the products. That's why it's a product based websites. You will have to think, what all campaigns do we have to run? If it's Google, shopping is a product based campaign. Performance Max, dynamic remarketing campaign are the product based campaigns. On Meta, we have product catalog campaign, we have conversion campaign, we again have dynamic remarketing. In fact, there was a launch of advantage shopping campaign in Meta. So it differs from project to project. So this is all about how to work on a project, before to which you have to understand whether it's a product or a service. So now as we have decided it's a product based website, how do you think I would have made this website? In fact, I was thinking about getting all of these products purchased from Delhi market. I live in Delhi. Delhi is having a couple of bulk, couple of wholesale markets. One of it is Karol Bagh, then we have Old Delhi, then we have CP, couple of different places. So I was thinking, why don't I get these products in bulk? I wanted to spend 1 to 2 lakh rupees, get these products, sit in a warehouse in an inventory format, then make a person sit over there. When an order arrives, the person has to pack the order, pack the product, give this product to the shipping partner. Let's say Roposo, not Roposo. The shipping partner could be Delivery, it could be Shiprocket. The person would come, get the order will get placed to the customer's home, then he will collect the amount, and then he will submit the amount to my bank. A lot of paths, lot of stages to get one order delivered, you can see. And I didn't have that much of time for this entire website. So I just thought, why don't I sign up? I connect with a dropshipping partner. Surprisingly, I got in touch with this Roposo Cloud dropshipping partner. It's a app available in Shopify. So I can simply get into, you can simply get into this Shopify interface. You go to apps over here and you will find this Roposo Cloud, other dropshipping platforms as well. Having the dropshipping platform means if I want to get any product, if I want to sell any product, I can simply go to any of these product types. For me, it's jewelry. I can go to this jewelry segment and let's say I want to sell this chain. Now, first of all, I want to see if I have this chain available on my website or not. So I can get into all products, from where I can see we don't have particularly this form of chain, quite a bold chain, quite a heavy chain. So if I want to push this product to my store, I can simply click on push to Shopify. Roposo Cloud is giving me this chain at the cost of 342. That's my purchase cost. And let's say I sell it at 499, which is my selling price, with a margin of 157 rupees. I click on push to Shopify. Now this product shall start appearing in my products section on the website. So here you can see there's a new product added. It's active. It's only added to one channel. I want to add these products to all the channels. So I click on these three lines and include in sale channels. I make these products available for online store, which means website, Facebook and Instagram. I want to push these products to the Facebook catalog, and Google and YouTube, which means I want to push it into Merchant Center as well. I'll explain about it. Now, these products, this product in fact shall start appearing in the all product sections. So you shall see this chain over here, multi-style bandage necklace. So now we can sell this product on the website. So guys, as I said, that's how I made this website available. It's made in Shopify as a platform. Then all of these products have been taken from Roposo Cloud. Now let's see what will happen when somebody buys the order, like purchases the product. So person clicks over here, clicks on buy it now. Then he will go to the contact form. He submits the information. Let's say I submit test lead, choose Razorpay payment gateway already added, or go with COD, cash on delivery. Click on complete order and the order shall arrive in the order section over here. So here we got our order. Now the moment we get an order within Shopify, at the same time this order shall also appear over here within the Roposo Cloud order interface. Now if I want to place this order, I can simply click on confirm. I can click on confirm these orders, and Roposo as a dropshipping partner will start sending these products to the customer. It's a COD order, so Roposo Cloud will be collecting the payment on my behalf from the customer, passing it into my bank account. Quite simple. Now, how do we get this website? Okay, so I told you about the website. Now, how do you think someone can plan a website? Okay, now let's talk about the e-commerce website planning deck, this entire plan. So the first thing which you have to get, if you are planning to buy a domain, if you are planning to start a business, is to get the website name or the company name. How you do that? You simply get into GoDaddy or you get into HostGator. You search for the domain over there. You check the domain price. This one was purchased somewhere around 500 rupees, I guess 700 rupees. I'm not sure about the exact pricing of this domain, but yeah, I bought it somewhere in between 500 to 700 rupees. Now, after buying the domain, you have to think about what type of products you will be uploading, what type of service you'll be selling on this domain, because accordingly you have to choose the website theme. If it's e-commerce, then you can simply get into Shopify. You can get into online store and you can choose a Shopify theme. Now, by the way, Shopify is a CMS available for people looking forward to have e-commerce websites. If I take you into Shopify pricing, you can see in this plans and pricing page, this Shopify comes at the cost of 19.94 for the first month. In fact, for all the months, the basic plan is at 19.94. However, if you get it today, then you only have to pay 20 rupees a month for the next 3 days. And in fact, not next 3 months, not days, I'm sorry. So in the initial months, you don't have to really pay 2000 rupees. You only end up paying around 60 rupees for the first 3 months. Quite cheap, guys. Now, once you have the website, in fact, Shopify platform purchased, all you have to do is to link up your domain. So this is my GoDaddy account. If I get into domain, if I get into the domain settings, into the DNS, in fact, I simply have to connect this domain with with Shopify. How I do that? Quite technical. I go to settings, I go to domains, I simply click on this DNS settings within the website link, and then I have to submit these two DNS settings, a record and the CNAME record from the Shopify into the domain DNS settings. I know it's quite technical, but yeah, it's all about connecting the Shopify interface with the domain. Once you do that, your website is ready. Then you simply have to come back into Shopify, get into themes, choose the best available theme from the list of themes in Shopify. Now, once these themes are available, you have to choose the brand name. I guess before even buying the domain, we have to think about getting the brand name. For me, it was Springtails. Decide the brand colors. As per the logo, it's good that you decide the logo even before having the website ready. For me, I always go with simple logos. It's a simple name of the company, first and last name, favicon, which is having the initials of the company name, ST. You can see it on the top. And then I had taken Cambria. This is my go-to font for different sheets, for different websites. Tagline, quite an important thing. So for me, it was a fast fashion store. Target market, again, an important thing. Tier A city, and logo could be initials. So these are the brand guidelines, something which you have to decide so that people can recognize after visiting the website. They can know that this is what the website is all about. Then the most important part is getting the product inventory. I said, as I told you, for me, it's getting sourced from the Roboso cloud. I'm planning to get it from other sources as well. But right now, all of the products which you are seeing on the website are coming from Roboso cloud. Now, website development, get the domain. For SSL and hosting, if you are going with Shopify, you don't have to buy it separately. It usually costs you around 2 to 5,000 rupees an year. However, if you are going with Shopify, you only have to pay 2,000 rupees a month. How to get the website developed? You don't have to connect with a developer. If Shopify, you can simply get the free themes available. Then the most important part will come. What will happen when people are willing to buy these products? For that, you can get a payment gateway. We are having multiple payment gateways. The one which we are using for this website is Razorpay. You can go with banking payment gateways as well. You can go with PayU. You can go with cash free. A lot of payment gateways are available. And then apparently you have to connect with a logistic partner as well, because a company has to send these products to the customer's home. For us, it's again being done by Roposo Cloud. Otherwise, you can connect with ShipRocket or Delivery. These are two known shopping logistic partners. They take around 30 rupees if you are sending the product in the same city, or 60 if you are sending it in different states of India. So these are the things which you will need to have a website. That's why you can use this website plan, an entire plan, to get a website, starting with domain name, then the products, then the SSL, then the hosting, then the payment gateway, and finally a logistic partner. Without these things, you cannot have a website ready. Now, what if I ask you to do some activities? Let's say you create a website plan, something like this. You can take it from this training deck. I will share the deck link somewhere in the description. Then you have to go through the website planning quiz for the interview questionnaires. In the next video, I really have to look into how to plan a project, which is going to be a lengthier topic than this one. Here we have to look into the planning of the entire project so that you can know how to generate results, which means sales for any website, for any project. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.